Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Burton Albion. We are approaching the end of October and we're still in charge of Burton Albion and we're actually looking quite good. Since the last episode we have played 3 league games and 1 checker trade trophy match, which was this one up against Derby County under 23s, and we destroyed them 1-0. Luca Ercolani with the only goal of the game, but we were the much better side. Jamie Allen and Andrew Surman playing really well in that central midfield role. Just couldn't really score. 21 shots, 11 on target, just the 1 goal to show for it. Then back to reality in League One action against Bristol Rovers, and they destroyed us. They just absolutely destroyed us. It was 3-1. Mark McNulty, Carl Bennett and Ollie Clark with the goals for Burton? No, that's us, for Bristol Rovers. Joe Sparrow with a goal for us on the 89th minute. So basically, we just weren't very good. They took their chances. Only 4 shots on target and 3 of them actually went in. But we did return back to winning ways against Wigan. A 2-0 victory. Will Miller and Ben Fox with the goals for us. It was very late. Very, very late on into the game before we actually started to play football. Miller's goal coming on the 82nd minute. But that was 3 points, 3 valuable points against I want to say high-flying Wigan. I assume they're doing quite well, but they're probably not. They're 10th. They're doing all right. And we continued our winning run against Blackpool. It was 3-0 in this match. Marvin Sordell gets his first goal for a very long time. Luca Ercolani also scores, and Andrew Surman gets on the score sheet as well. It's a 3-0 victory, 3 more points in the bag. We are in 6th place in the table. We are still somewhat off the pace of the top 2. Sunderland, top of the table, with a game in hand against quite a few of the sides as well, on 41 points. Fleetwood on 37. If we win our game in hand, we will be on 33. So we could be up to 3rd, depending on what the Southend result is. I don't think we're going to be up to 3rd. Today, we've got 2 matches. One of them is going to be QPR, who find themselves down in 22nd place. And the other is going to be 18th place Bradford City. So it looks like we should have 2 fairly simple games today. I've just seen Bradford have a person called Andy Carroll. That's not the Andy Carroll. That is the Andy Carroll. What? Why is Bradford... What? How? They signed him last year in the Championship. Anyway, he's injured. Doesn't matter. He's not going to be playing for us. After being relegated last season, QPR find themselves once again in another relegation battle, down in 22nd place. They are in woeful form, so bad in fact that our assistant manager has said we should probably go attacking against Simon Davies' QPR, which I think probably what we're going to do, because a victory here against a very strong QPR side. I mean, they've got Wilfred Boney, yes, he's out injured, but they've got a very strong side. So I suspect they could start causing some upsets once they get into the swing of things. The starting lineup we are going to go for then. In goal is Josh Lillis. The back 4 will be Ben Hart. I will show you him in a minute. Tom Aldred, Luca Ercolani and Damien McCrory. This is young Ben Hart, 19 years old. A right back. I didn't sign him. I thought I signed him. I didn't sign him. He spent last season out on loan at Hampton and Richmond. He's not the best. He's got 1.5-star current ability, but he does have a little bit of potential. The reason why he's playing is because if we go back, you'll see that John Brayford is he's not particularly fit. They reckon he should play 45 minutes, so he might come on in the second half. And our other left-back, who is Ollie Turton, has just picked up an injury, and he's out for 5 to 6 weeks. The midfield for our team today then will be Jamie Allen and Andrew Surman. Scott Fraser, Joe Sparrow and Marvin Sordell will be the attacking midfielders, with Will Miller leading the line today. Another absentee from our side, if I can find him. Where is he going to be? I've sent him on holiday, basically. Stephen Hunt. Stephen Hunt is absolutely shattered. They said that he should go on holiday, and I've sent him on holiday for 2 weeks because he's only going to miss 2 games. If I send him now, he'll miss the game against QPR and the game against Bradford, and then he should be back in time for the next set of fixtures. I am extremely concerned about Ben Hart. I mean, like I said earlier, QPR are going to have a good side. This is who he's going to be up against. He's very, very good. He's an inverted winger. Could he be on my shopping list? He's expensive. He's very expensive, and I don't think we're going to have £1.2 million to spare when it comes to January, so maybe we're going to have to give him a miss. They've got Robert Snodgrass as well. Luongo's very good. I was going to say, we did play against these, because obviously they were in the Championship last year, so we played against them as QPR. Nottingham Forest, Freddie Woodman as well. He is a very good goalkeeper for this level of football. This is going to be difficult, although I'm hoping that their poor form is basically going to affect them as footballers, and hopefully they're not going to perform very well. Make sure we put it on to positive. I'm not going to go attacking, I'm just going to go positive. McCrory with a corner after just 1 minute. Miller to Joe Sbarra, and we are 1-0 up inside the first minute against QPR. And QPR's woeful form looks like it is set to continue. I want to destroy them now. I want to put 5 or 6 past them. You wait, this is where QPR then score 3 goals. Snodgrass's corner. Smallwood is there. It is 1-1. I told you they'd score. Throw on for McCrory. Sordell's not going to get the header. Snodgrass gets the ball. Somehow Snodgrass gets the ball. Caprini in the middle to Luongo. Bit of space across to the left-hand side. Asai Samuel runs forward, keeps going as well. To Caprini, to Robert Snodgrass, goes for goal, hits the base of the post and it goes wide. So, QPR actually not doing terrible. Fraser to Joe Allen, ball upfield, finds the youngster Ben Hart. Fraser, Hart crosses in, Marvin Sordell is there, and that has just gone wide of the post. Half an hour in, and it is staying 1 apiece at the moment. We are starting to get a little bit better, although QPR are getting the odd shot away. McLaughlin with a throw. Caprini's not going to get there. It's cleared upfield by McCrory, but nobody's going to get the ball. Hall, forward to McLaughlin. Smallwood, the goal scorer. Luongo, back to Richie Smallwood. They're going to pass it around in the middle, and hopefully we're going to nick the ball away from them. Wallace, on the halfway line. Smallwood again, Luongo. Scowen. Scowen's going to pass it back to Luongo. Why are we both on him? Why are 2 players marking 1 man? McLaughlin on the right-hand side. Is he going to cross it in? He does cross it in. Asai Samuel was there. And Josh Lillis does a terrible attempt at trying to save that. And we are 2-1 down to a team who can't buy a win. I'm going to show some passion. It fired people up, but there is a corner. Snodgrass takes it. Scowen is there, and that has gone in as well. What is going on? We do deserve to be 3-1 down, but that is just shocking. Half time then, we are 3-1 down, and I'm going to shout at them. I don't do this too much. Where's your passion, lads? End the team talk. Erkalani, get off the pitch because you are actually causing more problems than you're resolving at the moment. You're on a 6.1, right? So we've just brought on Carl McFadzean, the experienced head at the back. We need to get 2 goals. We can't be losing this game right here. Hart with a free kick to Andy Sermon. Allen, forward to Ben Hart, crosses in. It's gone all the way through to Marvin Sordell when he's rattled the bar. It was easier to score, and Marvin Sordell has somehow ballsed it up. Ward to Smallwood, back to S. Ward, who is Stephen Ward by the looks of it. Caprini's running on to Ward's ball. What a ball that was. Caprini had to have scored there. I'm glad he didn't. Throw on for McCrory. Sbarra gets tackled, but McCrory gets the ball. Where are you going to go? You're going to get tackled. Scowen inside, or very deep in his own half. Tom Aldred to Ben Hart. Ben Hart's actually not doing too badly. Fraser to Jamie Allen. Hart's going to get the ball again. Crosses in. Marvin Sordell is there, and Marvin Sordell has made it 3-2. Great assist by the youngster Ben Hart as well. I think that's probably going to be his debut. 1 more goal, and I will be happy. 2 more goals, and I will be ecstatic. McFadzean with a free kick to Sordell. Sbarra. McCrory, bit of space on the left if he can cross it in. He tries to cross it in. Sordell is there. Sordell's he smashed it into the woodwork, and it has been cleared. Allen with a free kick. It's gone all the way through. It hasn't. It's gone and got cleared by QPR. Aldred back to Jamie Allen. Forward to McCrory in the area. Goes for goal, and Damien McCrory has made it 3-3. From being 3-1 down, Damien McCrory has managed to equalise for us. There is still 20-odd minutes to play. Can we find a winner, or are we going to crumble and concede and lose 4-3? McCrory with a corner. It's gone deep to Miller. Miller does get the ball. Andrew Sermon is there. He's hit the post, and Wallace kicks it off for another corner. How many times have we hit the post in this game? This is insane. Allen's corner comes in. It's gone all the way back to Miller. Scowen clears it though. McLaughlin can get it upfield further. Scott Fraser is going to be coming off for Regan Charles Cook on the... Let's swap you two over, because I think Regan Charles Cook's a better left side of midfielder. We've got 1 sub left. I don't think I'm going to do it. There is a throw on. This wasn't happening when I paused the game to do the sub. Allen goes for goal, curls it into the top corner, and that is goal of the season material there from Jamie Allen. We are somehow winning this game, and what an absolute wonder goal that is. I want to see this again. McCrory throws it to Allen, takes a couple of touches, curls it into the top corner. No keeper in the world is saving that, and we are somehow in front. I'm still going to do my subs. Final 10 minutes, I'm going to go defensive. I don't want to throw this away, but what a second half performance we've seen from Burton Albion. And what a goal. A potentially winning goal from Joe Allen. Wallace is going to get himself sent off. Not Joe Allen, Jamie Allen. Wallace is going to get sent off. Trevor Kettle, the referee, showing him his second yellow card of the game. And what a turnaround. I'm still in shock at the quality of that finish from Jamie Allen. Corner for McCrory. This is going to be the last highlight of the game. Miller gets it, and we have made it 5-3. Carl McFadzean, the substitute, has made it 5-3 in the 94th minute. And that is a well-earned victory. We just shouldn't have conceded 3 in the first half. That second half performance was something absolutely magnificent. Jamie Allen gets man of the match, particularly just for the goal. I mean, that goal was insane. I have just successfully got the achievement of Comeback King. That achievement normally takes me until probably around April before I actually get that one. I've managed to pick it up in November. Somehow, after just, 3-4 weeks of the game being released, I've actually managed to pick up probably one of the hardest achievements. Because, firstly, you need to be terrible. Secondly, you need to be good. Which, turns out, I'm actually quite okay with doing that. That result then does leave us in 6th place in the table. We are 2 points ahead of Bristol Rovers, but we do still have our game in hand, which, if we win our game in hand, will put us up into 3rd place. Fleetwood looks like Fleetwood lost their game. Fleetwood did lose to Sunderland, so that means 2nd place is a lot closer than it was previously. Up next, we've got 13th place Bradford. Match number 2 then, Bradford City are 13th place in the table. I want to know... So, Northampton, they aren't playing. So this looks like this is the games in hand. Southend versus Sunderland. I don't know who I want to win that. Probably Sunderland, because I think Sunderland are far too good for this league, and they are just above and beyond better than everyone else. So let them have the title, and we can then fight out for 2nd place. If Southend win, they will move into 2nd place, and if we don't win, that would then make it a lot harder for us to actually catch them. The starting lineup we're going to go for then, there's quite a few changes in it because of fitness, basically. Josh Lillis will keep his place in goal. Mitch Clark will come in for youngster Ben Hart at the right back. Carl McFadzean starts today. Luca Ercolani also keeps his place in the starting 11. And Kagosi Nthele will come in as the left back. Regan Booty returns to the first team after a few games out, and he'll be playing alongside goal of the season scorer Jamie Allen. It will be goal of the season, I can almost guarantee you that. Marvin Sordell, Scott Fraser and Regan Charles Cook will be the attacking midfielders behind Will Miller. A few players who have dropped out of the squad completely. Tom Aldred is down there, Ben Hart, as you can see. Where is he? What's his name? Andrew Sermon. Andrew Sermon's dropped out completely because he's absolutely shattered. After this game against Bradford, we haven't got any games for a few weeks, or for a few days anyway. It's like 10 days maybe. So I'm hoping that everyone can get their fitness back up just in time. Maybe I should put some of them on the bench, actually. No, let's not bother. Let's keep it with what we've got, and hopefully we can do the business against Bradford City and move up into 3rd place, possibly. We'll probably be 4th, I reckon. So far, my tenure, what a great pass, my tenure as a Burton manager, I'm actually enjoying this now. I wasn't enjoying Southampton, I wasn't really enjoying Nottingham Forest. Burton Albion, I've done the big clear out, I've brought in the players that I wanted or I felt that I needed. So it means that if we can stick with this until January, which I hope we can, it means that we should be able to actually start buying some better players, strengthening even more, because we're hopefully going to have a bit of money to spend in January as well. Allen to Nthele, back to Jamie Allen. Is he going to curl another one in? Regan Booty, Fraser to Miller. Miller takes a touch. Regan Booty is there, and Regan Booty tries to curl one into the top corner, but hits over the bar. Throw on for Mitch Clark to Jamie Allen, back to Clark, runs inside, cross field ball to Will Miller, and Will Miller is there with his head to make it 1-0 after 18.5 minutes, and that should move us up the table somewhere. Up to 3rd, because I think Sunderland have just scored. Allen with a corner. Corner comes into the 6-yard box. Regan Booty has gone down, and Marvin Sordell is going to be the one to step up to take the penalty. Are we going to make it 2-0 after 24 minutes against Bradford City? Sordell steps up straight into the back of the net. What a penalty that was from Marvin Sordell. His 6th goal of the season. And this is looking like we are going to do our first episode ever in FM19, where we're going to get potentially 6 points. Nthele with the ball. Gets tackled by Scannell. Long ball upfield, but Ercolani heads forward. Allen to Marvin Sordell. He needs some options. Booty is one of them. Mitch Clark on the right-hand side crosses it in. Miller is there, and Miller has made it 3-0, and we are not even at the half-hour mark. This is starting to get ridiculous. I kind of want it to stay this way. Keep going. Score more goals. I still haven't comfortably destroyed a team. I've scored a lot of goals now, but I'm not, scoring goals and not conceding. So, if we can keep going, we're almost at half-time. We are going to be at half-time at 3-0. If we don't concede and maybe score 1 or 2 more goals, that's going to be a very good performance. I've done no subs at half-time. I don't think we really need to worry about it. We are an hour in, and nothing's happened in the second half. We're going to bring off Scott Fraser for Joe Sbarra. Josh Pask is also going to come on for Jamie Allen. Sure, maybe? No, Ben Fox. What am I doing? Ben Fox. Ben Fox for Jamie Allen. Jamie Allen's not really done a huge amount today, so let's give him a little bit of a rest. Fox with a free kick. Sordell is there. He has hit the post and is cleared by Bradford. Southend have equalised against Sunderland, which actually could possibly be the best result out of all, because I think we'll stay in third place, probably on goal difference, and it means Sunderland won't run away from us. Second half was a little bit disappointing by the looks of it. 10 seconds left to play. We are going to beat Bradford, probably 3-0. We do beat Bradford 3-0. We've picked up 6 points out of a possible 6 in this episode, and you probably can't tell from my voice, but I'm actually over the moon. That result then moves us up into third place, just 1 point behind second place Fleetwood Town. We are 9 points behind Sunderland, so like I said earlier, I don't think we're ever going to catch Sunderland. My washing machine has kicked off, so apologies if you can hear that in the background. I think, all in all, if we just look at this run of form. 4 wins on the spin, and we've only conceded, yes, we conceded 3 against QPR, but we've kept 3 clean sheets in that time as well. Up next then, we're going to have Rochdale, Accrington in the Checker Trade Trophy, which, in case you're interested, I know I didn't mention this earlier, we're second because we beat Derby County. I think there's only one more game in the group stage, and if it's against Accrington, if we get a draw, we'll be going through to the next round, so that's fine. Next episode then, what we're going to do, we're going to go for the Doncaster game and the Oxford game. I'm going to try and go through fairly slowly in the first season in charge of Burton Albion, because I'm still trying to get my feet under the desk, basically. I'm still a little bit concerned. There was a date, burned into my head, the 24th of December 2020. If we can surpass that date, we will have stayed longer at Burton Albion than at any other club in this save, which is appalling, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with Burton Albion. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back tomorrow for the Doncaster and whatever other team I said that we were going to play game. Oxford? Oxford. Probably Oxford.